what we mean by agentification is giving the marketer, the marketer human, a set of tools and services that they can use to augment their work and automate a lot of things that they were doing manually. That where the automation may not have been as straightforward as fetch data from here, add 3 to column 5, multiply column 6 by 27, and send the report over, but it's more nuanced than that. The automation involves reasoning and planning and figuring out, how do I want to accomplish this task? That's what we mean by agentification.
And the opportunity, the promise of agentification is to drive insane acceleration and efficiencies.
Correct.
Through the automation of those processes through AI. That's
Correct.
Exciting.
Correct. And let's make it real, because this is still abstract, right? Let's make it real with an example. 15 years ago, you and I started a company called Crux, which became what known as a data management platform. And one of the things that our marketers did with our platform is build segments, audience segments that they would use to target users in ad campaigns that they would launch, whether it's on publishers or on Meta or YouTube or what have you. That process of figuring out what segments to target for what ad campaign for the specific product was a manual process. It involved actually exploring a whole bunch of data that was available in our platform, whether their own first party or third party, figuring out what made sense, and then using a lot of gut and experience and intuition to say, for this particular campaign, I want to target moms who want to use cream cheese for baking, not on bagels, right? Or cooking, not on bagels, right?
I remember that was an actual segment.
Correct. Yeah.
Pull it up.
So that's that task can be agentified. It's not as straightforward as pulling data from here and generating a report, but it requires reasoning. It requires understanding intent and all of that. And so that's a very real example of something that can be agentified, or using human augmentation, of course, and that will result in the intense acceleration that you're talking about.